Hello there and welcome to this Super 8 match. I'm Mark Nicholas and it's a great pleasure to be with you for today's game. This is a hard surface and it looks to me as if it'll have even bounce and good carry through to the wicket-keeper. I'd be batting first if I won this toss. You had to bat first, there was no issue there. This looks the most beautiful pitch. Even covering of grass, it's firm, it should bounce evenly, should come onto the bat. Oh, I can see a mountain of runs.
That nearly joined us up here in the commentary box.
Effortless, brilliant and maximum.
Let's see the action replay of that.
Just a little chip over the infield and beautifully placed. He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
That has to be close. We can help.
Yes, lovely stroke. What a beauty. And how would have he enjoyed that?
Superb shot that, right off the middle. That's 4 runs.
Well, the bowler can't really complain about that. It's a poor line and been suitably punished. Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Oh, that's close. Hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes.
His straight driving is perfect.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Terrific cricket. It's such a key thing to place the ball well, and also, I guess, not to try to hit it too hard.
And 6.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
Steered expertly into the gap. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. That's found the gap in the field. The sweeper picks up. I think he was easily back in the crease there. That's not through, he's out.
Well, you can't miss straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see.
Hoggard gets his first wicket.
Fancy that, surviving the difficult part, getting yourself set, and then losing concentration.
The next batsman is Adcock.
Well, it's in the air, but there's no one out there, so I guess there's no risk. Exciting power in that hook. He is so strong in this stroke, so strong.
Oh, big shout for that one. We can have a look at. Whipped down to fine leg. It looked as if he was home to me. That's 2 more runs on the board. Played into the gap. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. The batsman changed their mind.
Yeah, that's a lovely example of the cover drive. I think the key is that the feet are in the right place, the hands have absolute control of the bat, and the follow-through, it's majestic.
Flintoff is not going to reach that. It's gone way into the stands. 6 runs. He's got it into the gap.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
That came right off the middle of the bat. There it goes, right out of the ground.
Extra covers the place. Pure and perfect. Oh, that's got the treatment, and you got to say it deserved it.
That was a no ball by Hoggard. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
Cracking stroke. The secret was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play it.
Adcock is now on strike. He's worked that into the gap. be runs here. That brings up his half-century.
He's played a gem of an innings. The key is to retain concentration and to move on. Huge! That is huge!
Adcock absolutely smashed that for six.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that. Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. Stopped in the covers. Really struck that well.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Done him all ends up.
Well, a player of this class playing completely down the wrong line. It's made a terrible mess of the stumps too.
Hogarth gets his second wicket.
He played well, all credit to him. His timing was good and concentration pretty good too.
Hogarth continues. He's going to hope like that one a little bit.
Miles! He's hit it miles! Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum!
That is a top shot. There's his half-century.
That is a very, very well-deserved half-century. He's played as well as he can play. The key, make more of it. Never mind the fielder. The bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that. There's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
Palmerson continues. Stopped in the covers.
Great shot. Great shot. It just rocketed to the boundary.
Stopped in the covers. Marvellous stuff. I think he was easily back in the crease there. They've turned that into two. That's good running. batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. Steered expertly into the gap. That was a very anxious moment for the batsman there. Forced off the back foot, fielded by the man out long on. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. He looked as if he was home to me.
What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
That was a no ball by Parmesan. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Played into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Direct hit would have got him. These two are building a solid partnership.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
Out, caught.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder. Brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
Plunkett gets his first wicket.
Excellent innings. Really enjoyed it, and I think everybody did.
He's got it into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. He was struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it.
What a wonderful stroke. By heaven, he looks in good shape out there.
That struck him in front. Loud appeal, and he's out.
Not out in my view, but given out. The umpire does only get the one look at it, and I think you've got to sympathise with the view that he had there.
Plunkett gets his second wicket.
And he looks disappointed with that decision, and you know, I don't blame him.
We can have a look at that again.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Him.
Totally deceived him with that. Even all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that.
Parmesan gets his first wicket.
He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too. He does score a lot of runs through the covers. He's an excellent placer of the ball.
That was a mighty hit. He was pushing his luck a little there. That's 2 more runs on the board.
He'll have enjoyed that. Perfectly timed and 4 from the moment it left the bat.
Harnison continues.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6. No, the bowler won't be happy about that. Oh, it's a monster. Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
He runs here. He's not a good judge of a run, is he? Well, the batsmen were quick between the wickets.
Oh, they're quick. Consistent running of that quality puts such pressure on the fielders out there. You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
That is a top shot. There should be some runs here. Marvellous effort, that.
Excellent shot. Excellent. Such an exciting player to watch.
That has to be close. Let's see the act.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
Oh, that was a terrible call. And frankly, he didn't have a hope. Not a good way to go. And it'll play on his mind, never mind the mind of his captain.
Harmison continues. They were diving for cover in the stand there. Oh, that's close. That's the end of the 15th over.
Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring. Now, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there.
That's straight up in the air. Hit straight to a fielder. That takes him into double figures.
Oh, well, he got away with it, but it was risky.
Beautiful piece of fielding, mate. That's the 3rd wicket now for Plunkett.
That's a vital wicket, and of course the tail is exposed.
Fielded by the man out long on. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Oh, that's got the treatment, and you got to say it deserved it. The straight drive is his favourite stroke. We know that, they should know that, and it shows.
That brings up his half century.
Yeah, it's been a good knock, but only so far. There's a lot more to do yet. Huge! That is huge! What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
That looked really nasty. I'd be surprised if we see him again in this innings.
Well, a player of this quality just doesn't miss out on opportunities like that. Onto it in a flash.
Ouch, that must have hurt. These runs will be signalled as leg byes. Umpires signalling that as leg byes.
Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
Stopped in the covers. Plunkett continues. Hit straight to a fielder. Fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Parmesan continues. Cleared the infield.
Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time. Show them the maker's name. That is a perfect example of the straight drive. So beautiful to watch too. He'll have enjoyed that. Perfectly timed and 4 from the moment it left the bat. Oh, he picked that up beautifully. Quite beautifully. He's always looking for that shot. It's such a strength in his game.
Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. I think he was easily back in the crease there.
Gee, he's almost flicked that off his nose and smashed it over the boundary. What a thrill to watch that.
6. He's got it into the gap. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. The batsmen changed their mind. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Hogarth continues. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in.
Oh, good running, very good running. And it does add precious runs to the total. It'll make such a difference when it gets down to the wire. Exciting, exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. Well, it's in the air, but there's no one out there, so I guess there's no risk.
That has to be close. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played. Fantastic shot there. And I think he knew it was 4 just as soon as he struck it.
The batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. What a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son. A superb catch from Bell.
Well, that was moving pretty quickly. He actually did pretty well to cling on to it.
It's in the air. Marvellous stuff. Safely pouched by Jones. What a catch, what a catch.
Welcome back. The players and the umpires have made their way to the middle. Everybody's set for the second innings, and it really is difficult to choose a winner. Let's pick up commentary now with Richie Bennett. It's Andrew Strauss on strike.
That must be close. Let's... confident appeal. Strauss waiting at the striker's end. That's a big appeal. We're going. Oh, and he's bowled him.
excellent bowling. It's straight and it's full, and in the end, you miss, buddy, and I'll hit. Out in the middle now is Marcus Trescothick.
Stopped in the covers. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Stopped in the covers.
There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them.
India have made an adjustment to their field. What a marvellous delivery. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. The sweeper picks up. A very good over. Only one offered in the end.
His straight driving is perfect.
Oh, big shout for that one. That's comprehensively bowled.
Well, a player of this class playing completely down the wrong line has made a terrible mess of the stumps too.
He runs here. No shot played to that one. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. Oh, that's close. We can have a look at... Adcock is going to try over the wicket. That has to be close. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Adcock is switching to round the wicket. Fielded by the man at long on. Adcock is switching to round the wicket. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Oh, that's close. A very good over. Only one offered in the end. And we have a change of bowling. Confident appeal. Not out. There was never a chance the umpire would give that out. Done him and shattered the stumps.
Didn't get near it. Totally beat him all ends up. Oh, that's a long walk back when you fail.
We can have a look at that again.
Kevin Peterson takes guard.
He looks as if he might be hurt. India have changed their field. He's worked that into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. And the end of the over.
That was a good, tight, sensible over given the state of the game.
We're about to see a change in the bowling.
I don't know whether he just lost the line of the ball or something, but I mean, it's gone through bat and pad and done it easily.
It's straight to a fielder. We're about to see a change in the bowling. That was sweetly timed.
Oh, that showed us the maker's name. And what a wonderful, easy, free swing of the bat.
Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. about to see a change in the bowling. India have changed their field. Fielded by the man at long on. Steered expertly into the gap. Flintoff waiting at the striker's end. Done him.
What a cracking delivery. What a spell of bowling this is proving to be.
Been given as a wide. Fielded by the man at long on. It's straight to a fielder. Fielded by the man at long on. It's straight to a fielder. It's straight to a fielder. We're about to see a change in the bowling.
totally deceived him with that. Beat him all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that.
That's a big appeal. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. That must be close. That has to be close. Let's see the action. Oh, big shout for that one. Adcock is switching to round the wicket. Oh, that's close.
That was a great over. The best we've seen today. You know, if you give nothing away, you'll be amazed at the mistakes you can force.
Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man at long on. Confident appeal. Oh, big shout for that one. That must be close. Let's take... And the end of the over. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. It's straight to a fielder. Adcock is coming around the wicket. That has to be close. Adcock is switching to round the wicket. It's straight to a fielder. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Fielded by the man at long on. Just one run. Out. Oh!
Well, you can't miss straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see.
Oh, that's close. That must be close. That's... Fielded by the man at long on.
Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring.
Oh, that's close. We can have a look at that again. Plunkett waiting at the striker's end. That has to be close. That's a big appeal. Adcock is coming around the wicket. Oh, that's close. Adcock is coming around the wicket. That has to be close. And the end of the over. Oh, that's close. Confident appeal. That has to be close. That's a big appeal. That's Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Oh, that's close. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. That must be close. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Oh, big shout for that one. Confident appeal. And we have a change of bowling. Oh, that's close. We can... That's good judgment. No need to play at that. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Plunkett facing. Adcock is switching to round the wicket. That has to be close. Adcock is switching to round the wicket. Oh, big shout for that one. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. That has to be close. Giles facing. That's the end of the 20th over. That struck him in front. Loud appeal. He's out.
Top-class stuff today, constantly asking questions of the batsman, and the wickets column proved just that.
That has to be close. A very good over. Only one off it in the end. Oh, that's close. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Struck in front. He's gone. Adcock gets his second wicket.
He's swung the ball from the start, you know, and been accurate all the time.
The next man in is Hansen. That must be close. Oh, that's close. Adcock is coming around the wicket. Oh, that's close. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. It's straight to a fielder. Adcock continues. That has to be close. Adcock continues. That has to be close. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Confident appeal. Adcock is switching to round the wicket. Confident appeal. That's Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Oh, that's close. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. That must be close. That's found the gap in the field. Just one run. Fielded by the man out long on. That's a big appeal. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. Confident appeal. Adcock is going to try over the wicket. India have made an adjustment to their field. And the end of the over.
The captain ought to think about saving some of his best bowlers for the closing overs of the innings.
Oh, that's close. We can have a look at that. It's straight to a fielder. It's straight to a fielder. Hogarth facing. India have changed their field. It's straight to a fielder. Hogarth facing. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Confident appeal. Oh, that's close. Not out.
Too high for me, that one.
Oh, big shout for that one. There's the umpire signal, no ball. And we have a change of bowling. That must be close. Let's take... That has to be close. That has to be close. Fielded by the man at long on. Steered expertly into the gap. Fielded by the man at long on. Out.
Well, he just got everything wrong and played all around a pretty straight ball.